The Nobel Assembly at Karolinska Institute has today decided to award the 2019 Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine jointly to William Kaelin, Sir Peter Ratcliffe, and Gregg Semenza for their discoveries of how cells sense and adapt to oxygen availability. University, and he's continuing to do his research at Oxford University, and he's also at the Francis Crick Institute in London. And to the right, William Kaelin, born in 1957 in New York.
This year's Nobel Prize is awarded for determining how oxygen levels are sensed by cells. Oxygen is essential for life and is used by virtually all animal cells in order to convert food to usable energy. However, the amount of oxygen available to cells, tissues, and animals themselves can vary greatly. This prize is for 3 physician scientists who found the molecular switch that regulates how our cells adapt when oxygen levels drop. And sometimes they change in very small parts of our bodies, such as when we get a wound that interrupts the local blood supply.
Will be different, so they will use the system to direct metabolism.
So this is a Nobel Prize for a fundamental basic science discovery about how the body adapts to different levels of oxygen. So we are, of course, surrounded by oxygen. It's 20% in the atmosphere, and this is absolutely necessary for our metabolism. And we have to adapt to different oxygen levels. So, for instance, if we start living at a high altitude, we have to adapt to a higher altitude and then get more red blood cells, more blood vessels. And also in different disease processes, the regulation of oxygen and with relation to metabolism is very important. So far it's a basic scientific discovery, and there are several developments of drugs. And as you may know, people with renal failure, for instance, often get hormonal treatment for anemia, like erythropoietin. And with this discovered system, there are alternate ways of doing this, of developing similar treatments.